Yo, what I'm about to show you will be the most valuable secret in Call of Duty for rushers. Some people may have discovered this. I've taught this secret to many outside of YouTube, but now I think it's about time all rushers get a piece of this information, cause it's a guarantee useful knowledge. We call it Olympic, the Olympic effect, and I'll explain what it is, how to obtain it, cause it's a pretty tricky process, and why it helps, all in this video. Shall we begin? Okay everybody, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, this is a live recording tutorial session. I've never done this in my life, and I don't have much practice with this live recording, so bear with me if I mess up or any of that kind of stuff happens. I may be doing some editing depending on how well I perform this. So in case if the video looks a little weird, like what happened there, why did you teleport there, or what happened, it's because of my editing. I was doing some editing at the time, so just know that I'm not experienced with this. This is my first time. I'm gonna be doing some editing. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys what happens when you run without extreme conditioning. This class right here does not have extreme conditioning. That's why I call it no help. You don't have any help from extreme conditioning. And this is as far as you can go with extreme conditioning until you start walking around here. And you start walking, run, walk, run, you know, the usual. Okay, so this is as far as you can go if you have extreme conditioning. Watch. Okay, so you're gonna run, and look at it. Instead of stopping right here, you keep running and you run and you run until you end up in this extreme conditioning zone. So I'm gonna show you guys how to run further than this distance. Watch this. First, we're gonna have to switch to our supreme conditioning class, because this is what I call it, supreme conditioning. So what you do is you just have to equip yourself with this knife. Boom, beautiful knife. And you start running, and you run, and you run, and you run. Instead of stopping there, you keep running, and you keep running. You don't stop here, fuck it, you keep running, and run, wait, okay. And you run, 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 and you run till you reach their spawn, basically. Don't you love that? Wouldn't you want that for all your guns and all your classes and all that stuff? Well, I'm gonna show you guys how to make this happen. Okay, so whenever you spawn, you're gonna want to switch to your combat knife, and you're gonna run with your weapon. You can switch back, it's okay to switch back, and you'll still be granted this running ability, and you could just keep rushing their spawn like this. So this is the only way you're gonna have a KSG or a sniper or whatever and be able to reach the spawn. Just remember, before you start running, you really need to switch and then run. And don't do this kind of shit. Like, don't try to run and switch. Don't do that. Do this instead. I have this little technique where once you spawn, okay, let me just place down my tactical insertion. Let's just pretend right now. Okay, once you spawn, walk and switch at the same time. Like walk and switch and then start running like that. So spawn, switch, run like that. That's how you get the granting ability to run further, which is just supreme conditioning. So there's extreme conditioning and there's supreme conditioning, which is extreme conditioning and Olympic combined. This ability is especially helpful for reaching objectives faster than the enemy. I mean, imagine this. Imagine doing the supreme conditioning. Imagine doing this and reaching the hardpoint area. You'll be getting here much earlier, much earlier than your enemy, because the enemy will most likely not know this trick. Some people may know this trick, like I said. Some people may know this, but mostly everybody in this Call of Duty game does not know this. So you can really take advantage of trying to do this and have an outcome of a greater success. One of the greatest things about this is that you can just take out you know, your secondary, and you save a slot, so you can have room for other things, other perks like flak jacket, put useful stuff. And let's say you don't even want extreme conditioning. Let's say you're a person that doesn't even want, you don't have to feel greedy to have that supreme conditioning. You can just save slots and put on things like tactical mask, put other perks on, and you'll save slots, and that can help you a lot. So I hope you guys like this. Remember the Olympic, because I'm going to be covering it on my exclusive rush route tutorials. Use this technique on big ass maps like Turbine, where you'll catch an enemy off guard, and they'll be tripping out like, what the hell, how did he get there that fast? Watch. And seriously, yo, on some real shit, let me know if you guys understood this, because I'm thinking of making a couple more video tutorials like this, all live and shit. It's easier, faster, but bigger chance to fuck up. Whereas when I script it down, it takes like days to post one video, but it ensures that it's done professionally. Just want to say, if you're cool and it helped, regardless of how I present this info, let me know. Subscribe if you don't know about this beautiful channel where we post the ultimate rushing information. The RshU clan has a surprise for subscribers next week, and peace the fuck out.